Rotoscoping gets an AI boost, Epic makes a controversial announcement, and Rive becomes even more useful, if that's possible. It's Motion Mondays. Spread it on. Silhouette 2024.5 just dropped, and it's packing some serious machine learning punch. Their new Mask ML tool is like having a rotoscoping assistant at your fingertips. I took it for a spin with a clip featuring a very talented young breakdancer, and let me tell you, it's impressive. With a few clicks, I had a decent starting matte, and the Matte Assist ML node propagated that matte throughout the entire clip in seconds. Sure, there were a few hiccups, but as a starting point, this is gold. If I needed to track a logo onto that fence behind the kid, a little more work, and this would be, as they say, good enough for government work. This is the kind of AI tool that I can really get behind, one that takes the grunt work out of tedious tasks. Silhouette's also added machine learning powered retime and optical flow nodes, helpful for adding motion blur to generated mattes and other things too. If you're constantly battling with rotoscoping, give Silhouette a look, it might just be your new best friend. Time for our artist spotlight, and we've got some serious eye candy this week. First up, Callum Canarella's personal project using British library images. It's Ariel Costa-esque with killer animation, morphing 3D objects, and analog details. The best part? It's a quick project with huge engagement, a masterclass in using practice animations as client bait. Next up, State Design's Pixel 9 project for Google. Clean, quirky, and versatile with behind-the-scenes gems showcasing their process. It's a campaign that works across all media, unified by tight art direction, which is much harder to pull off than they make it look. Lastly, Imseti Taylor's spec ad for the Apple Clock app is blowing up. It's so good you'd think Tim Cook ordered it. This self-promotion strategy is gold, especially on LinkedIn, showing potential clients what's possible, even if they might not come up with an idea to do this type of thing themselves. These projects are strategic masterpieces, turning personal work into viral content, designing for multiple platforms, and educating clients on Motion's value. We'd love to see it. Links will be in the description, so check them out. Here's a quick School Motion news drop. School Motion's Fall 2024 session is bracing for an October 7th launch. We're talking interactive deep dives into After Effects, Photoshop, Illustrator, Cinema 4D, design, animation, VFX, everything you might want to learn about motion design. And these guided sessions are not just tutorials. You get unlimited feedback on your coursework, verified credentials that'll make your LinkedIn profile shine, 24/7 community access, monthly live streams packed with industry insights, and more. Plus, we've got some seriously cool guest speakers lined up this fall. Don't miss out on that. And speaking of meetups, our next monthly meetup for active students and alumni is this Thursday, September 26th at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's like a virtual coffee date with motion design nerds from around the globe. We'll be talking shop, reviewing portfolios, and answering your burning questions about the industry. Trust me, it's an hour, or to be honest, a bit longer, well spent. These meetups are an informative blast, so if you haven't attended one before, look out for an email from us with login information. Oh, and don't forget, it's the last week of our SOMtember contest. You can still join the fun at schoolmotion.com/SOMtember. Each week, we drop a prompt and some assets, and you work your magic. You can win a free class for your efforts, or go big and complete all 4 prompts for a chance at a year of our new all-access platform. That's every course we offer, served up on a silver platter, complete with unlimited critiques and community access. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet for your motion design skills. So whether you're a new artist looking to break into the industry or a seasoned pro wanting to add some new tricks to your toolkit, we've got something for you. Head to schoolmotion.com for all the juicy details. Don't let this opportunity ease away. Your future self will thank you. Runway just dropped their Gen 3 Alpha video-to-video model, and it's a potential game changer. I hate that term too. This tool can take your video or animation and use it as a template for motion and structure, getting us one step closer to the ultimate AI video filter. The examples are wild. A simple Cinema 4D toaster playblast transformed into a final render with accurate steam and reflections. Super Mario Bros. 3 turned into felt art, Double Dragon Illustrated, and Wolfenstein 3D as claymation. It's opening up new creative possibilities that were previously too time-consuming. Imagine rapidly prototyping complex 3D shots, or creating stylized versions without days of tweaking. Using AI as a render engine is starting to look possible. This could be one of the first AI video models immediately useful for motion designers, potentially streamlining workflows and opening up new creative avenues. Of course, it's early days, and we'll need to see how it actually performs in a real production. Keep your eyes peeled on these tools. You might find a use case that'll make your clients think you've cloned yourself. Leave a comment below and let us know what you think, especially if you've tried this new tool. Epic Games is shaking things up with their new unified marketplace, Fab.com, set to launch in mid-October. It's like a one-stop shop for Unreal Engine assets, consolidating goodies from Sketchfab, Quixel, and ArtStation. The revenue split with asset creators is juicy. Creators keep 88% of their sales. But here's the rub. Quixel Megascans, once free for Unreal artists, is going paid. Cue the dramatic music. Our buddy Jonathan Winbush swooped in with a YouTube video on alternatives like using Epic's reality capture apps. It's a bummer to lose the freebies, but let's face it, giving away the farm isn't sustainable long term. In today's economy, companies need to generate revenue, and high-quality assets aren't cheap to maintain. This move isn't entirely surprising, but it's definitely stirring up the Unreal community, and it remains to be seen if this impacts Unreal's adoption by more artists. Unreal is still free for many use cases, but it won't be quite as frictionless to get started building environments in it. Unreal artists, what's your take? Did you see this coming, or does it feel like a plot twist? Are you planning to stick with Quixel assets, or are you eyeing up alternatives? Maybe you're even considering creating and selling your own assets on fab.com. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because we are dying to hear how this is going to impact your work. Roll out the red carpet for our School of Motion Student of the Week, Kevin Wong. This Toronto-based cinematographer and 3D/VFX artist with 20 years in the biz decided to level up with our Cinema 4D Basecamp class. And oh my god, did he deliver. His cinematography exercise is so good, it'll make you crave potatoes and question your life choices. This is insane quality, folks. Kevin's experience shines through in every frame. The lighting, the shots, the editing, it's all top shelf. So congrats, Kevin. We can't wait to see how you'll blend your new C4D skills with your already formidable cinematography chops. Check out Kevin's site in the description. Attention, After Effects and Premiere Pros, we've got some shiny new tools for your toolbox. First up, Comp Buddy from Josh Johnson. It's a one-click tool for adding edge blurs and light wraps to your composites. No more manual pre-comping and effect chain headaches. Compositors know that edge work can be the difference between a comp that works and one that gives you the ick. So this tool definitely seems like a useful time saver. And it's on sale at AE Scripts until September 28th for under $10. Not bad. Next, meet Captioneer, the brainchild of School of Motion alumni Nick Dean. It's a Premiere plugin that makes subtitles sexy again. It's built using Mogurt-based templates that'll make your social media posts pop even on mute. The templates have a lot more variety and control than some other alternatives, which can help your work stand out. There's a 14-day free trial and flexible pricing options, including a one-time payment. So whether you're an After Effects artist or a Premiere editor, these tools might be great time savers, and time is money, as they say. I mean, I don't know who says that, but trust me, people say it. Links are in the description. Check them out and let us know what you think. Time for a Cinema 4D quick tip. Creating 3D type is a bread and butter task. So here's a tip to make your text pop and gain a little more control. Start with a text spline in an extrude object, activate those caps, and crank up the subdivision. Now here's the magic. You can add a base material, but then add more materials and use C1 or C2 in the selection settings to texture the front and back caps separately. R1 or R2 will let you texture the beveled edges. This gives you precise control over your type's appearance, letting you create contrast between the face, sides, and bevels without having to make the type editable. Want to bend that text? Group it, Option G is the hotkey on a Mac, add a bend deformer, and set it to unlimited mode while adjusting the position and rotation of the deformer. Now you've got curved 3D type. But wait! There's more. EJ reminded me to use regular grid tessellation on the caps to avoid weird artifacts when bending. You might need to play with the tessellation settings to get it just right, but trust me, it's worth it for smooth, beautiful curves. And the best part, all of this stays live and editable. You can change the text, font, or even the extrusion setting, and your materials and deformers will update automatically. It's one of the things I love about the way Cinema 4D is designed. Do you have any of your own C4D tricks? Share them in the comments, and we might feature you in a future episode. And if you dig these quick tips, let us know in the comments. Sharpen those pitchforks.
Pitchforks for everyone who wants a pitchfork.
Lionsgate Pictures just inked a deal with Runway to train an AI model on their content. The goal? Help creatives augment their work on future projects. Details are sparse, and nobody really seems to know what this means long term, but it sounds like they're aiming for a Lionsgate exclusive AI assistant. Now, before you panic about AI replacing Hollywood, keep in mind that the bar for visual fidelity and control over the final image need to be pristine for this to be very useful. I actually discussed this very thing with VFX wizard Hashi from VFX and Chill in an upcoming podcast episode. These tools aren't ready for their close-up just yet. Truly professional quality work still needs that human touch, maybe now more than ever. So while this feels like a big deal, it might be more smoke than fire right now. We'll keep our eyes peeled, but don't expect fully AI-generated blockbusters anytime soon. I'm curious, what is your take? Is this the future of filmmaking or just a fancy PR stunt? Sound off in the comments. Rive just scored a touchdown in the web design world. They're now natively supported in Webflow. This is huge, folks. You can now import Rive files into your Webflow sites, complete with state machines, inputs, and all the interactive goodies that make Rive shine. No more custom code headaches. I think this is going to open up Rive to an enormous audience of Webflow designers and hopefully create more opportunities for motion designers to jump into the massive world of web design. Rive has been consistently adding new partners that support its format, and it's popping up in some unexpected places. Frederick Berria's new After Effects particle plugin exports directly to JSON, which can be imported into Rive with their Lottie importer. And get this, the plugin's interface is built in Rive. You've got a Rive-powered plugin working inside of After Effects. It's like Riveception. This opens up a whole new world of UX options for AE tool developers. With Rive's growing list of partners and our upcoming Rive Academy Volume 1 course launching in October, there's never been a better time to dive in, so be on the lookout for that. And that is a wrap for this Motion Mondays. Don't forget our upcoming live stream for active students and alumni. Our fall session starts on October 7th, and this is the last week of SOMtember. All the details can be found at schoolofmotion.com, and we are gearing up for an incredible fall. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you next week.